See this if it's going. Let's see if it's going. Is it going? Are we live? Are we live? Are we live? Are we live? I think we're live. I think we're live. We're live. Let's see some comments first and see if we're live. Because it says for me we're going, but I don't know if we're going for you guys because I'm having a few troubles on my end, son. I'm having a few troubles on my end. Let's mute that. Gee whiz. I forgot to mute it. Hey guys, how you going? So today on BKRsport, we're back to another one of these. I don't know if we're on or we're not. I don't know if we're on or we're not. Are we on, guys? It said everyone's saying good evening and stuff like that, but it's saying we disconnected. Are we on, guys? Can you guys in the comment section let me know if we're back on? Because I'm having a few troubles with my OBS tonight, with my actual connection from the streaming to the it's not even the internet. The internet's fine tonight. It's just the actual streaming service that's going a little bit loopy, son. A little bit loopy. We're lagging a bit. We live. Lachlan Trigger says yes. Hello guys. Good to see ya. Yeah, but what I was trying to say was before we kind of cut out randomly is that well, firstly, guys, I will let you know. Obviously, hit that like button. Let's try and hit 50 tonight. We're at 19 now. Let's try and hit 50. I know we can. I know we can damn well do it. Lachlan Boo says, hey BK, are you alive? Legend. Reason Games is a bit laggy. Yeah, it's going to be laggy, guys. I am in Fiji, as you guys are aware, and the internet here isn't exactly, banging, but, we're as long as we're on, as long as we're chilling out, as long as we're, chatting and just chilling out, that's the main thing. Although it might be soppy and laggy a little bit, but, let's just keep on smashing it. AJL says, we on now. AJ, champion, son. Azure Sports says, hit 60K. Hit 60K? 60,000, I'm at 5,000. That's a decent way away, son. Let's just aim for 10,000 first. Let's just aim for 10,000 subscribers, mate. Dana Robinson says, how are you going today? I'm going pretty good, man. I just hope this stream keeps going and doesn't keep disconnecting for some reason. I have no idea why. I can't really do anything about it, but we're going to go on for about probably an hour or so. I want to let you guys know that I've actually got some good ideas for the future of these streams as well. I have my Elgato game capture. I do have my sporting games. I do have my PlayStation, but I don't have a connection for the PlayStation to the actual power of the PlayStation because I haven't used it in a long time. So I'm just going to put my time on. I don't have the actual connection power cord, so I can't place my PlayStation in. Otherwise, I could be recording games and doing live stream gaming and all that type of stuff. So yeah, that's unfortunate. But if I can get that cord, then we can do MLB or NRL or AFL or NBA 2K, FIFA and stuff like that. So that's kind of in the works at the moment. But for the time being, we're kind of we've got our National Isolation League, which obviously round 6 comes out on Monday. If you guys don't know about that, that's basically like a live reaction to as if the season of the NRL had have continued. So yeah, it's a bit of fun, a bit of laughs. In that one, your teams obviously get put into advantages, disadvantages based on how high they are on the ladder, how low they are on the ladder, and if they're at home, all that type of stuff. And we have a news reporter as well, which is quite funny. So yeah, if you guys don't know about that, that's every Monday at 4 p.m. Also, obviously, we've got the In the Sheds podcast every Wednesday at 4 p.m. And this week we've got a massive guest. We've got a massive guest every single week. Last week we had Jesse Parahi of the Australian Sevens on with myself, Entertain House, and Shells. Obviously, I'm the host, and those guys are the co-hosts who help me, push along and get some good chat going. So, yeah, so that's always good. And we've got a massive AFL guest on Wednesday. Following week, we've got rugby league, international rugby league. The week after that, we've got an ex-rugby league player, and then the week after that, we've got A-League Brisbane Roar player, which is pretty awesome as well. Oh, Greasy Gamer says with a $3 donation, the wheel hates the Sharks. It is actually quite funny because obviously you guys are aware my mum is a Sharks fan, and it is quite funny. She gets quite annoyed. She gets quite upset that the Sharkies aren't doing too well in that tournament. But I can tell you, things could change. Things could change. I'm not going to say they're going to do fantastic. I'm not going to say they do terrible. I'm not going to say they do middle. I'm just going to tell you things may change. And this season you're going to see a lot of teams that you're seeing right now not be in the same position whatsoever in about, I don't know, I've gone up to round 12. I've done round 12 on my side of things. So, yeah, but thank you very much for the $3 donation, Greasy Gamer. By the way, guys, I do try and get, as I don't know if this is connected or not, it's reconnection successful. Okay, so it's saying we're back. Guys, this is going to keep happening through the stream. I don't know, it's not even my internet tonight. It's not even the internet. It's not even the internet tonight, guys. It's just the actual OBS itself, the actual connection between my my computer and YouTube. So welcome to Fiji, as per usual. Welcome to Fiji. But yes, so I am back, and this may happen a couple of times, guys. So don't leave. But yeah, this is we're going to have to keep smashing it. And Tanehouse says, Greasy Gamer Sharks predicted we need Blaze to get traders. Yeah, look, I have a whole heap of cards. I have an absolute whole heap of cards at home in Australia on the Gold Coast, and they go back to the 60s and 50s, and look, we got lots of cards here, like literally hundreds. I'd probably say the thousands that go back decades and decades and decades. So yeah, that's. Let me hold on. I'm gonna get the comments up on my phone, because for some reason it's not reconnecting in regards to that on there. Unfortunately, we're having a few problems tonight. But we are still here, and we are still given a red hot crackaruno, son. A red hot crackaruno. Let's turn that down. Okay, now we're back. We can see the comments. AJ says, did you see what the WNBA draft did today at the start of the draft? No, I didn't. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, come on. Are we connected at the moment? Are we reconnected? This is really frustrating. Sorry, guys. We're back. We're off and we're back. We're off and we're back. We're off and we're back. And Darnell, it's not your internet stuffing up, bro. It's just the OBS connection for some reason tonight. It is messing up a little bit. So, guys, do stick around. We will still be here for quite a while. I hope we are. I'm going to wave to see if I can see that we're on right now. We're on right this second. I'm going to right this second. Let me see. Yeah. Yeah, I've seen my wave. As your sports is connected again, Lachlan Jugger says, love this live stream despite all the drama. We always have drama, son. We always have drama. We're sport fans, you know. We've got to love the drama. The drama's all a part of our lives. By the way, guys, like you can see, is it this side? Yeah, it is this side. They're in the sheds Wednesday, 4 p.m. Got to be around it. Get around it, guys, because we've got some massive guests coming up. Bronson Janet says, BKR is the best. Appreciate you, Bronson. Appreciate you. By the way, guys, if you haven't hit the like button yet, please do give a big thumbs up. We're trying to hit 50 tonight. I've no idea if we're going to be able to get that, because you know this stream besides is like it's kind of like a Q&A in a way, where we just kind of chill out and talk about what's going on in regards to sport, or just what you want to know about my channel. So I don't know if we'll be able to get it, but we'll try our best. Try and get 50. As your sports says, do you see my new name? I see you've got is it a Houston? No, that's a Chelsea logo. I thought you were about to say Houston. I thought from a distance it looked like a bit of a Houston Astros. I was like, ooh, that's come on. This is getting ridiculous. This is getting actually ridiculous. This is getting actually ridiculous. This is getting ridiculous. I don't know why, because this hasn't been happening. This hasn't been happening throughout any of our other live streams. This hasn't been happening throughout any of our other live streams. It's really strange. It's really, really strange. Yeah, I know you guys are saying we're back again, but it's like, man, this is just happening so much. And obviously we're losing heaps of viewers, so it's like, Kahuna King says, I don't like this, go to the New Zealand Warriors. Why don't you like this? Oh, what, because it keeps cutting in and out? Yeah, I don't like it either. I wish it wasn't cutting it out myself, to be honest. But I appreciate you guys all coming along. Obviously, who you guys who I want to see in the chat actually. Who you guys want to be seeing on the In the Sheds podcast? We obviously I keep saying it goes for an hour every Wednesday at 4 p.m. We have some big guests on. You won't see them for a while because we have basically recorded the next 5-6 weeks already. We've already got the next 10 or so weeks, 10 to 12 weeks. Planned for and organised with players of all different codes, and that's men's and women's. So you won't see them for a while, but I want to see in the comments section who you guys want to be seeing on the channel, In the Sheds. Taylor says, "Hey bro, you should open up trading cards on the channel." Taylor, I 100% want to. But like I said, I'm in Fiji, unfortunately, but I'm in Fiji, and they don't have trading cards over here. So I've got all my trading cards back in Australia, yeah, when I get back to Australia, I can absolutely smash out cards and stuff like that. But for the time being, unfortunately, yeah, it's just not possible with me being in the good old Fiji. I can't even leave my house at the moment. As you sports, I want to see on the podcast. Jerry Tuai. Bit Jerry Tuai. I don't know. I know Jerry. He's a little bit of a quiet guy. I don't know if I'd be able to get him on. No, actually, no. I know that I can't get any Fiji rugby on the moment because I have been speaking to a good friend of mine who plays in the Fiji team, the 15s team. He also plays in Super Rugby as well, so a little bit of a hint. But yeah, he's basically said that it's all... I believe Fiji rugby is a complete media ban at the moment, so unfortunately we won't be able to get any Fijians on or any Fiji rugby, and that could also relate to Super Rugby as well. I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure, but unfortunately we won't be able to get Jerry Tuwai just yet. Maybe eventually though. Maybe eventually. And Tane House says, I have a Manly player joining. Darnell says Cameron Smith. Yeah, good. Well, I hope so. Well, good luck, but I hope so. AJ says Max King. That's a good shout. I do. We follow each other on Instagram. I'm a good friend of Maxie. I know him quite well. So yeah, that's a good shout. Won't be for a while, but that is a good shout. I'd love to talk to Maxie and see all about his beliefs and his life outside of rugby league, and also about how Craig Bellamy. I want to hear about how Craig Bellamy coaches behind the scenes. That'd be really fun because obviously Craig Bellamy is a fantastic coach, one of the best, if not the best of all time. The Greasy Game says BKR, this is getting ridiculous sport. Exactly. It was getting ridiculous. At least we're still going now. At least it's got to keep going at the moment. Someone can, obviously, thank you for being a mod, Hayden, by the way, in the Tane House, because I can see there's a few comments there deleted. I'm going to have to go down to the bottom there. Okay. But someone said something about LeBron James being in the sheds. If LeBron James comes in the sheds, that's it. I've made it in life. That's it, I've made it in life. If LeBron is on the In the Sheds podcast, that's it. I know that the Sheds has become the most successful podcast in the world. And I'm done. Because then I'm going to make sure that LeBron hooks me up when I go to a Lakers game for a vlog. Taylor says, I guess it's going to be Sean Keppie. Sean Keppie? Are you talking about the Fijian player I was just talking about? Unfortunately, no, it's not Sean Keppie. Daniel says, I'm going to jump on my computer and let my iPad charge. Good on you, champion. Lachlan Jogger says, I don't know how you spell Jared's last name. Jared? Jared who? Brandon Sucks says, really good video about team rivalries. Keep up the good work. Yeah, bro. Yeah, no, that was really fun. But obviously, I don't know why people didn't jump on and watch the Jesse Parahi one. That was really good, talking about, we still got, 250 views or something. But but the thing is that people obviously, if they haven't watched the podcast yet, don't know how actually in depth and how much we actually speak about. So if you haven't watched the one with Jesse Parahi, that was really good, talking about mental health and sport and life after the game and the growth of the Global Rugby Sevens. But like I said, on Wednesday we've got, I nearly said the name of the person, shit. I know that on the Instagram, on the In The Sheds Instagram page, that people have been guessing, and there has been the correct guess has happened. Eventually there will be a prize, like a long way down the track, but eventually there will be a prize. Are we back yet? Oh, we're back. Are we back yet? No, we're not yet. We're not back yet. I wanna be back. Come on, please. We're back. Yes, there we go. We're back. Okay, let's go back. Footy Note says, I know the guy that's on next. He plays for Port in the forward line. You're exactly right, my friend. You are exactly right. I'm not going to say the name of it, because if you guys want to know who is on Wednesday at 4 p.m, you need to go to the In The Sheds Instagram page and obviously hit us a follow. We're only 7 follows away now from 100. So if you haven't liked the In The Sheds page yet on Instagram, then jump over there now. Let's get to 100 by tonight. And yeah, so if you want to go and find out who's the AFL guest on Wednesday at 4 p.m, then In The Sheds Instagram page. By the way, guys, we're at 24 likes. Let's try and at least get 30 within the next 10, 20, 8, 20 for you guys, 10, 20 for me. Try and get it by half past. Let's try and get it by half past. So we're at 25 likes right now. Let's try and get 5 more likes within the next 10 minutes. Sorry. Sorry, guys. Just head comments. Kahuna King says, "Do you like?" I have no idea what that is, and I'm worried to say it. Because sometimes there are people who say things that make me say things that isn't a good thing. Zach Turner says, "Damn, would have loved to see the King of Fiji, Semi Kunatani, back. Yeah, look, it would have been great, but I'm pretty sure that when I was speaking to my friend, it was Frank Lamani, by the way. Frank Lamani is a good friend of mine, and he said, I believe that they are on a complete ban at the moment, so we couldn't get him on But he'll be on eventually. He'll be on after all this is over. You know, we've been trying to organise something for a while now. We've been trying to organise something for ages, but it just hasn't worked out because he had obviously to go to the World Cup in Japan, and yeah, it just hasn't worked out to date. But yeah, Frankie will be coming on at some stage. ADL says, are you keen for the Detroit Lions to draft shit players again? Yes, I am very keen to draft to see the Detroit Lions mess up a third pick. It would honestly not surprise me if they got traded up for and then just gave away their pick for it. To be honest with you, I have no trust in this organisation at the moment. I haven't had trust in the Detroit Lions for a very long time, if ever. So yeah, it's a rough one being a Lions fan. It is a rough one. By the way, guys, I will let you know this as well. We will live stream the NFL draft next week. So definitely get excited about that. Hopefully these OBS issues are fixed. But like I said, I can't do too much about it. I hope you guys are still enjoying. Although, 4 more likes, guys. Come on, within 8 more minutes. 8 more minutes, 4 more likes to hit 30. So if you haven't, hit that thumbs up button. Taylor says, who do you think will finish in the top 4? What sport? What sport are you talking about? Are you talking about AFL or NRL? Greasy Gamer says, petition to get rid of autocorrect. Read out autocorrect. Well, yep. Ashfaz Bear says, would Semi Radraja be able to be on if not Nathan Cleary? I can see that Semi, but that's not until after this whole ban is. I think he'd still be with Fiji Rugby. I think he'd still be on he'd be a part of the Fiji Rugby contract. So he wouldn't be able to. And yeah, well, maybe eventually, but not for the time being. And Nathan Cleary, I can message him. I definitely can message him, and we'll see how we go. AFL Sticker 19, surely we'll get 100k subs by the end of the year. I'm just aiming for 10k, man. You know, I'm only aiming for 10k. We're over 5,000 now. I'd really be looking towards getting 10k, but it is obviously very difficult. You know, I do have high expectations though with the amount of players that we've got in the sheds. I feel like we're going to really get some good eyes on us through some of these players and giving their story and showing their story to you guys. Because you know there are some really interesting ex-players, current players. Like I said in the A-League, we've got A-League, we've got ex-rugby league legend. Basically, we've got a current boxer. That's going to be really interesting. We're going to be talking to him on Wednesday, but you won't see that for a few weeks, like for a while. We've got some women's cricket. We've got some women's. Are we back on now? Are we back on now? Are we back on now? Are we back on yet? Guys, let me know. Are we back? Okay, perfect. I just have to stop the stream and then start the stream again. It's really strange. So yeah, that's a little bit of a main comment, Lachlan. But I have no idea why, because yeah, I contact a lot. Yeah, I'm not going to go into the in-depth of it, but to be honest, man, like, no need for that hate, brother. No need for that hate. Taylor says, Kate Cust was brilliant in the games he played last year. Great player. Yep. And Taylor says, yes, we're back. Lachlan Jurgen says, your singing is actually good. Singing. All I'm doing is as Ash Fazbear says, when's the next Isolation League? On Monday. Every Monday at 4 p.m. Every Monday at 4 p.m. So I'll be filming. Well, no, I've already filmed it, but I'll be editing it all tomorrow and chucking it up on Monday. So, yeah. I don't think there'll be a video tomorrow, guys. Yeah, I want to also start doing stuff on BKR Travel. I really do want to start putting a lot more videos on BKR Travel. I know obviously we can't travel at the moment, but I want to start putting a lot more stuff on BKR Travel. So it's going to be difficult doing the two, but I'm going to be looking to help get someone to help out, maybe editing and stuff like that. So I can do that because it is really. For example, these podcasts take a while to edit, man. They take a decent amount of time. People just don't understand how much work goes into editing that podcast together. So it does take a lot of time. So it's very difficult to juggle two channels. So I still haven't posted on BKR Travel since I was in Chicago last year, which you guys know is quite a decent time ago. But yeah, a little bit of inside knowledge. I'm going to be posting a lot more on there soonish. I don't know about right now, but soonish. By the way, guys, I think we're at 26 likes. Come on, guys, if you haven't hit the thumbs up button yet, go smack that thumbs up button. Let's hit 30 by the next 5 minutes. Daniel Robertson says, I'm going to go. Sorry, man. All good, brother. Appreciate you for jumping around. Appreciate you jumping on. Random FM says, do you still support the Raw? I do support the Raw, but what do you mean still support the Raw? Of course I still support the Raw, my dude. I'll always support the Raw. Raw is my team. Raw is my team. The reason came with the $3 donations is why you're a Titans fan, not a Sharks fan after your mum. Firstly, appreciate the $3 donation, man. It does go a long way to helping out this channel, all the donations that everyone provides. But I'm a Titans fan because I grew up on the Gold Coast. So ever since when I went to my first game on my own at 12 years old, 13 years old, and I went into the Legion. So originally, and this is a little bit of a sneaky little knowledge for you, originally I've actually kind of when I was a really young kid, and when you're a young kid, it's difficult to find a team because you don't really truly kind of understand it. You follow it and watch it because your parents watch it, and you follow it because you do enjoy it, but you don't really truly understand the connection. So when I was young, I didn't mind the Sharks because of mum. Manly at times because of my dad, but no, thank God I didn't go down that direction. I did live in Brisbane before I was on the Gold Coast, so I didn't mind them at the time. Not now. And also, I was born in Cogra, so I didn't mind the Dragons. So, I had a few teams beforehand, but I was just never really... No, we're not back. No, but we might be back now. It stopped streaming. Can we start again? Oh, yeah, we're back. Okay, we're back. Perfect. So, yeah, I put a mental health video out late last year, about kind of why I became a Titans fan and the people that helped me become a Titans fan. And yeah, that's why I became specifically a Titans fan, because when I was young, it was my first game I went to by myself, and I was really included a part of the fan base, and that's why I've always been a part of the Legion. AJ Ellis says, where do you think Jake Fromm will get drafted in the NFL draft? I think he will go to the Packers as a backup quarterback. I haven't really done too much analysis on the NFL draft yet. I need to get into it. I need to look at the NFL draft again and see what all teams are picked. Obviously, I've got third pick. Go smack that thumbs up button. One more like. We're at 29. Ash Fazbear says Maloney or Cleary. I think I'm going to have to go with Maloney on this one because he's got the experience. All right, start streaming. Come on. Start streaming. Come on. We back? Are we back? You sure you go with Maloney? Are we back, guys? All right, it says we're back. Sorry, guys, I can't do anything here. I can see your comments the whole time. Saying, are you sure you're going to go with Maloney or something? That's funny. That's really funny. Apparently, I couldn't hear it, but apparently for you guys, you could just hear me saying Maloney over and That's funny, as. Sorry, guys. I honestly can't do anything. It doesn't usually do this. Like I said, it's OBS tonight. It's not even the internet. The internet looks like, for me, it looks like it's gone fine. Like the internet, it's going fine for me. It's the actual connection between OBS and YouTube that the problems are having. How many times did anyone actually count how many times I said Maloney? Did anyone actually count how many times the stream kept repeating Maloney? Because obviously I know that I was speaking about Cleary. That's funny as. Alex's Epic Vlog says, I thought it was my internet first. Nah, guys, no, it's not your internet. It's the OBS connecting to the actual stream, to the actual YouTube. By the way, guys, we're at 30 thumbs up, I think we're at 30 thumbs up. So let's try and hit 50, 20 more thumbs up. I know we can damn well do it. We're still about half an hour. If we do cut out, we will be back. I will be here for at least an hour. I might even do something tomorrow. I don't know, because I want to start streaming internet games. So I can do Steam. So like I was saying before, I have a PlayStation, but I don't have the connecting point. I have my Elgato, but I don't have the connecting point for the PlayStation. So I can't play any games right now and stream them for you guys, which is something I really want to do. And I know you guys keep asking for it. But yeah, I need to sort that out. But for the time being, I can go on Steam and play like Football Manager or all games on Steam and record via this streaming option. So we'll try and do that, but we need to have this OBS fixed. Azri Sports says 10 times he said Maloney. AJ Ellis says Callum Watkins just got released from the Titans as of now. Yeah, I'm aware of that. You know, his father contracted the virus, which I'm not going to mention, but I'm not going to say the name of it. So, you know, prayers up to Callum, one of the nicest guys I've met in rugby league. I've interviewed him on the channel before, and, you know, unfortunately he does have to go back to England, but it's for a good reason. It is for to be with his father in this time. And unfortunately, it sucks as a Titans fan. It really does suck, but it is necessary. So if Kellen ever watched this, I appreciate you, brother, and thank you for your time. And best of luck with everything. Entertain House says, get Xbox, you dog. If bloody Xbox is shit house. How about that? Xbox shitbox. How about that? PlayStation, mate. PlayStation. All the way. But if I can't even get a connecting point for my PlayStation, you think that I can get an Xbox in Fiji? What's wrong with you, sir? What's wrong with you? Random FM says, what FM do you have? You're talking about Football Manager? I would download it. I'd buy it. I'd buy the latest one, or whatever the best one is. Because I personally like Football Manager, and I don't think there's anything like FIFA or anything on Steam, so I just have to look for some sporting games and play that. And I can do some online quizzes as well. Like, obviously, I've been doing a few quiz videos and personality test videos. I was actually thinking about doing that tonight, and just putting the screen record on with my video as well, and doing like NBA teams and a map quiz. I've got them all lined up already for a video, but NRL lowdown quiz, 32 and 60, NFL teams quiz, NRL teams, when did they win the premiership and stuff like that. So yeah, I've already got heaps of quizzes and stuff lined up, and I can do that on live stream with you guys, and you guys can kind of do it with me. But I just didn't want to do it tonight, and pretty much thank God we didn't do it tonight, because obviously we've had a few problems. Footy Nurses get Rugby League Live 4. Yeah, guys, look, can you get it on PC, can you? Can you actually do it on PC? Oh, I didn't know you could do it on PC. Oh, true. Oh, well. Well, I'll look into that then. As your sports says, PlayStation the best. I have it. See, Entertaining House? That's what I'm talking about. This guy knows. Is it going still? Yeah, we're still going. Okay, it cut out there, but down here. Are we going? We going that? We going that? Yeah, we got. Yeah, we're going. So, Bronson Janet says $2. Fantastic, son. He doesn't say $2. He donated $2. Appreciate you, Bronson. Thank you very much. That goes a long way for the channel. Thank you to everyone who's donated so far tonight. As your sport says, which career team mode? Ooh, that's a good question. I'd actually probably let it go to you guys. So if you guys jump on the BKRsport, it's called BKR YouTube on Instagram, because I do have BKR Travel as well, so it's a little bit filmed on Instagram. But if you jump onto BKR YouTube on Instagram, I'm going to do a vote. If I do Football Manager, for example, I'll do a vote on which team I play for, or even Rugby League Live 4. I'll do a vote for which team I play for, and you guys will get to choose it. Obviously, I will never choose Manchester United ever. I don't care if you guys did 100% to 0%. I would never, ever be that scumbag rag team. And I would never. You guys are going to love a video that comes out actually later next week about an NRL personality test and which team I get given. It's not fun. But yeah, I'll let you guys. Billy P says, if you're in Fiji, it's the internet, trust me, not YouTube. No, it's the OBS, bro. It's not the internet. So the internet's actually doing fine tonight. It's doing really well tonight. It's the OBS connection to YouTube. Yeah, it's different to what we usually have problems with. Darren Member says, who do you think is the GOAT in the NRL? Good question. By the way, guys, hit that thumbs up button if you haven't already. Smack the thumbs up button. Let's try and hit 50. We're at 31 right now. Let's try and get 19 more in the next 25 minutes to hit 50. I know we can do it. You guys never let me down. The GOAT in the NRL has got to be, buddy. No, I'm not going to say it because I want to say someone who we've got on the channel coming up soon. Excuse me. Alex Vlog says, I'm surprised they haven't made a new Rugby League Live, seeing how they usually release it every 2 years, so we should have got some last year. Please, 2K, please. 2K, I'm begging you, 2K. 2K, I'm begging you, please. Make a Rugby League game. Ash Fazbear says, BKR secretly goes for Penrith. Sure, it's a secret. Yeah, look, I rip in. I tell you what, I absolutely rip in to Penrith in the National Isolation League videos. It's quite funny, obviously, you know. I'm surprised that Penrith fans actually enjoy it, because it's like, I do them with no teeth. I do them look like a bit of a kind of bludger, you know. It's funny. Obviously, it's all done in good fun and joke, and I actually don't mind Penrith. I really don't. I don't mind Penrith at all. I think I put them in the don't mind category when I did a like, dislike, hate video of all the NRL teams. But yeah, I think I might even put them in like. But yeah, I don't mind Penrith. They're not a bad team for me. Alex Epic Vlog says, I didn't know I got Melbourne. I hate them so much, especially as a Manly fan. Then I purposely tried to get them for the second time, and I somehow got them again. Wow. Yeah. So, yeah, no, you're going to look at my personality test and you're going to be like, I can't believe that you've actually posted this with that team as your personality test. Entertain House says, bro, someone left the bowling ball on a Sydney train today. Interesting. Interesting. Taylor says, do you think the Trebojevic brothers will be remembered more than the Stewarts? Are you talking about are you talking about Brett Stewart? Are you talking? Which Stewarts are you talking about? Or are you talking about Rick? No. I don't know, but yeah, I think the Trebojevic brothers will be very successful in their careers and they will be well known for many years to come. Ash Fazbear says, you put them in, don't mind for Penrith. Yeah, I don't mind them. Yeah, I'd even go as far as say I like them, really. I do like Penrith. iOS Pro AM says, hi. Hello, iOS Pro AM. Good to see you, son. Brett and Glenn Stewart. Yeah, I think the Trebojevic brothers will be way more well known in the future over them. Obviously, they're fantastic players. But I think that I think towards the end of Glenn Stewart's career, it kind of went backwards. And Brett Stewart is a fantastic fullback, but he had a few issues as well. But I think Brett Stewart will be around for a long time. Glenn Stewart's a little bit forgotten about now, but the Trebojevic brothers, yeah, I think that they'll be remembered for a very long time. Entertain House says, you rig the ISO leagues the Paramiss the 8. You know what, guys? I'm going to tell you this right now, and you can see how truthful I am. This is not rigged. If I rigged it, I would make the Titans make the 8. And if you know what's happened in the league so far, they haven't won a game yet. And I can tell you, it doesn't happen for a while either. So, trust me, I'm not going to... If I was going to rig it, I would make sure the Titans end up kind first. But they aren't. I can promise you, I can literally guarantee you that no matter how this season outcomes... The funniest thing is, right... And I'm going to speak from as behalf of where you guys are at, not from where I am at. But the funniest thing is that obviously the West Tigers are in a very, very high chance from where you guys are of getting 9th spot. And that's funny as shit to me because this season is dead set legit. And I can even tell you after a while, and this they could be anywhere from 5th until 14th. To be in this category, so I'm not ruining anything for you. But it's funny that even up until round 13, round 12, round 13, there is still a decent chance. It's really funny. It's really funny. But yeah, I'm telling you right now, like this whole season is legit, and I'm not messing around at all, man, at all. Random FM says, opinion on the Newcastle Jets. My opinion on the Newcastle Jets. I don't mind them. I think I put them in look, there's no problem with them. I've been to one of their games before. I was at the grand final against Victory where they got ripped off. I was supporting the Jets. I made a vlog about it. If you haven't seen it, go and check it out. That was a few years ago now. But yeah, they got ripped off by the Melbourne Victory in the grand final, unfortunately. Yeah, I don't mind the Jets at all, really. I don't mind them. I've never really had a problem as being a Raw fan. We've never really had problems with the Jets. As your sport says, Titans are wooden spoon, rock bottom, no wins. I'm going to give you a little bit of a hint right now and say that at the point of where I am at, they're not the wooden spoon. But I'm not going to tell you who. I'm not going to tell you who is at the bottom. And you can guess all you like, but I can guarantee you. And I'm not saying they're anywhere well above them or anything like that, but I'm just saying that they're not technically the wooden spooners at the current stage. And Tane House says, going to jump off, bro. Stay safe, good help. Too easy, bro. Appreciate you as always. Joshua Wilson with G'day Blaze. G'day, son. Good to see you. By the way, guys, we're at 31 likes. Let's try and hit 50. If you haven't hit the thumbs up button yet, go and smash that thumbs up button. Appreciate you guys being here as always. And obviously, we've had a few problems with the stream tonight, but the main thing is that you guys are having a good time. And yeah. Daniel Medvedev says, it'll take 5 years or so for the Titans to finally make the 8, in my opinion. Even if they do, they will most likely lose in the first elimination final. That's a ridiculous statement to make, to be honest. It's an outrageous statement to make. It is completely possible, but it's an outrageous statement to make based on within 5 years to even make the 8. Yeah, no, that's I find that very ridiculous. But, each to their own. If that's what you believe, that's what you believe. Ashfaz Bear says Penrith vs Tigers, Penrith's biggest rivalry. Did you watch the NRL Rivals video when we did the In the Sheds podcast about who the biggest rivalries are? Penrith vs Tigers, I believe it might have been a mention, but I'm pretty sure that Parramatta are Penrith's biggest rivals. But I mentioned, because of the Cleary situation, that it could be the Tigers. It could be the Tigers. So yeah, I might lean with you on that one. To be honest. But yeah, it's interesting. The old Panthers. You know, I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure. I don't know what I was saying now because my buddy Entertain House has gone and buddy messaged me. As Sports says, try hit 40k in the next 20 minutes. 40k, gee whiz. We're at 32 likes right now. We need to hit, if you want to try and hit 40, let's try and hit 40 in the next, 5 minutes? Okay, so we've been going 43 minutes. Before we hit the 50-minute mark, obviously, guys, we're going to jump off in about 15 minutes after about an hour. But let's try and hit 40 in the next 8 minutes to try and get to that 50. Let's try and push it. Obviously, we've had some trouble tonight. Go and smack that thumbs up button. Random FM says Central Coast needs an NRL team. Ooh, maybe, you know, that could be a potential. That could be a potential, but I don't think so. I think there's too many teams in that kind of Sydney area. I think there's too many teams in that Sydney area, and Central Coast probably isn't the greatest option at the current time. But, you know, it'd be fantastic to see them eventually, but I just don't know. I think we need to expand a little bit further. As the Sports says, Todd Greenwood's going to go because Phil Good will be better. I did say that in my video. Yeah, I don't mind. Ash Fazbear says, name, Ash Fazbear says, name Penrith Panthers spine in 10 seconds now. I was pro-am says, are you in lockdown? Yeah, I'm in lockdown, bro. I haven't left the house in a long time. When I need to go out, I need to go out to get food and stuff like that. But in Fiji, we're complete lockdown as well. So a lot of people just don't give a shit. But yeah, no, I'm good. Alex Epic Vlog says, do you think Channel 7 will get that one game they want to broadcast? Interesting. I think 7's interesting. I think getting Channel 7 is an interesting prospect for rugby league. I think that Channel 9 will stay. I just think that there has to be a lot of repairing done from both ends, from both the NRL and from Channel 9, because they're both in a situation where they've both said some pretty raucous things about each other. I would lean towards neither of them at the moment. I think both of them are in their own situation with their own beliefs and their own stance, and both of them are probably right and both of them are probably wrong at the same time. So I think, there needs to be a lot more understanding from the both of them, and at the moment, they're just both kind of butting heads. So I think Channel 9 will still keep the rights, but they both need to understand a lot more. Sam Hanu says Broncos are doing better than last year, man. Yeah, Broncos are looking good this year, man. Broncos are looking good this year, so it'll be very interesting to see. It would have been interesting to see how they would have went. I guess that whatever happens with the season, it's going to have an asterisk on it. You know, whoever wins it, it's just not going to be, given as a full win. So, if the Roosters go back to back, people will be like, oh, you went back to back with it, and then an asterisk. Then if Manly win or whatever, whoever wins is going to have that doubt over their mind. So obviously we need to get this season underway, but I don't know really. I don't really know kind of how much people will take this season seriously. As a sports, as his sports says, do you believe there will be another Brisbane team? I hope not, but there probably will be, yeah. Ash Fazbear says, wait, I just had an idea. You said that Penrith is the team to beat in your Nationalisation League. Thanks for agreeing. I do think, in the current stage that you guys are seeing, they are looking quite good. Yeah, they are looking quite good. And it's weird to say that because obviously it is just done by kind of a wheel-decider based on statistics. But yeah, they're the team that are really doing well at the moment. I believe they're in with a good shot this year. Joshua Wilson says, did you see this season Brisbane Roar versus A-League here on the Fijian TV, unfortunately? So that's a bit of a problemo. But I do try and watch as many games as I possibly can on the internet when I do get a chance. As a sports says, who's better, Channel 9 or Fox League broadcast? BKRsport is the answer to that. BKRsport is the best broadcasting option. Manly all the way. What NRL team do you hate the most? It has to be Broncos, to be honest. It has to be Broncos. But, like, I just really don't care enough. I just don't really care too much. Like, obviously, I dislike them the most out of all the teams. But I just don't really care about hating teams in the NRL. In Premier League, yeah, I do. I hate a team in the Premier League. And it's probably the only team I hate in the world. But the Broncos are my most disliked team in the NRL. I know you were expecting me to say Manly, but it's not. Like, it's just not. I'd actually really get by Manly this year. I don't really like Manly, obviously, because of the whole Cherry Evans situation. But if Cherry Evans wasn't there, I would 100%. I wouldn't mind Manly whatsoever. I don't really have a problem with Manly myself. It's just Cherry Evans. So yeah, I don't really care too much. Daniel Medvedev says there should be a South Australian team in the NRL. It'd be good to see, but I don't know how much viewership they'd get. I don't know how good that is. It would obviously be great for the game, and it's very interesting for us to think about, but I don't know how profitable it would be as a franchise. Ash Fazbear says, breaking news, Penrith signs Cameron Smith. A joke, I wish. I don't know why everyone keeps still wanting Cameron Smith. Like, fantastic player overall, has been incredible over time, but yeah, he's old. He's a lot older now, and I'm not saying that I'm not insulting him at all. He's still a fantastic player, but it's quite funny how people keep still wanting. And I've seen it in Titans groups, like people wanting Smith. I'm just like, well, no, I'm sorry, but no, you don't want Smith at the Titans right now when he's like what, 38? How old is he now? 38 or something like that? Yeah, he's getting on. So with all due respect to Cameron Smith, fantastic player still, but it's probably his last year, if not next year's last year. Azure Sports says Titans win the premiership in 5 years. Big call. big call that one. Big call that one. But I have my doubts in 5 years. I reckon within the next 10 years, yeah. But within 5 years, I'd be expecting to at least make the 8, at least twice. I'd be expecting within the next 5 years to be making the 8 twice, yeah. But I don't know about a premiership. Alex Vlog says, what do you think of championship with some other sides in Australia and the Pacific Islands with the relegation promotion system? That's the most ideal situation for the fans, but in reality, that's a long way. Like, I don't even know if in the next 20, 30 years that's a viable option. It's the ideal situation for, like us as fans to watch. It'd be fantastic to watch. But yeah, it's not viable right now financially for the game, especially in the current situation. Ash Bear says we don't want Smith, we want Benji. Daniel Medvedev says, who would you rather, Dusty or Danger? Danger. I'm taking. Oh, it's a big call. That's a really big call, actually. That's a really big call. I'm going to probably still go Danger, though. I'm going to still go Danger. Dusty is honestly one of the best players right now, hands down, but I'm still taking Danger. King Joel says, hey bro, hello King Joel, good to see you, champion. Ash Fazbear says, we have Coruscant, who's better than Smith in my opinion. Debatable, very, very debatable. Obviously, Thoughts with you, I love my Coruscant, but yeah, I wouldn't go as far to say better than Smith. As a sports, Fishing Central Queensland says Chambers. Bloody Chambers, bloody tell you, son. Bloody, how dare you come in here saying that name? How dare you? Azri Sports says, Eden Hazard or KDB? Or KDB, easy. De Bruyne is the best centre attacking midfielder. It's just the best midfielder of the game in world sports right now. 100%. I know Modric is there as well, but Hazard also gone a little bit backwards since leaving Chelsea. Medvedev says, yay, Danger for the win. Let's go, baby, let's go. Sam Hernudis says, what do you think about Alex Glenn being captain of the Brisbane Broncos? Okay. Okay, man, I don't really mind. I don't really mind what happened at the Broncos. But yeah, I think it's fine. I think obviously he's played well and truly a long time with them, and I guess it makes the most sense. Really, it does make a lot of sense because he has played for them for a long time, and he does really care about the growth of that team. So, as a sports says, Ash Taylor or Preston Campbell. Presto, easy. I love Ash, but Presto. I love Ash, but Presto, easy. Presto is one of the bloody greatest of all time. Random FM says, and we're not going to get political. I'm sorry, brother. Ash Fazbear says, remember in your previous National Isolation League, I commented your Eels character wearing a New Zealand singlet? It was actually a Fiji one. Yeah, it was. I was wearing Fiji rugby. Yeah, obviously because of Maika Sivo. so I put on a Fiji shirt for that. Alex's Epic Vlog says, I'm still annoyed with what Manly did by releasing Coruscant because Fainu got himself stood down. Nothing against Levi, but we lost 2 fantastic hookers. Yeah, not the most ideal situation, but Manly will recover. Manly have a good team at the moment. A really good team at the moment. So, yeah, it'll be interesting to see how they recover from this as well. Josh Wilkins says Jamie Young or Michael Theo. I've got to go with the legend Michael Theo in that one. Got to go with the legend Michael Theo. Fantastic goalkeeper, really was a staple for the Raw throughout the years, and I'll never ever forget the old 2011. I think was it 2011 or 2012 grand final where we won. Brisbane Roar won by down 2-0 against the Mariners, and then went to penalty shootout. As Sport says, what do you think about Latrell leaving the Chooks? Is what it is, really. Is what it is. If he went, if he wasn't getting what he needed at the Rabbitohs, that's completely understandable. As long as it wasn't done out of spite for a contract, but I don't believe it was. I believe that they just weren't giving him what he was worth, really. They weren't giving him the option, and they were going to, look, I understand it, to be honest. With the Roosters to the Rabbitohs, I understand it, and I think the Rabbitohs are I personally support him getting another contract, yeah. But I just don't know I don't know what I would think about I don't know if I'd put him in fullback. I think that's done. I don't think he's a great fullback. I think he's centre, yeah. Dalmano says, who do you think you go for in the 2008? Oh, who did you go for in the 2018 World Cup game, France vs Croatia? I didn't watch the final, but I kind of did. I wanted Croatia to win. I'm an Australian. I love an underdog, but we all knew France was going to win that. Lachlan Boost says, BKR, people want Cameron Smith because he is the referee. That is a fair call. You know what? I like that. That is a very, very good call. By the way, guys, if you haven't hit the thumbs up button yet, go smack that thumbs up button. I have no idea how many likes we're on right now. I have no idea how many likes are on. But we've got 5 minutes until we jump off. But I do really appreciate you guys. So go and hit that thumbs up button if you have enjoyed this. And I can do more of them. Like I said previously on the stream, guys, I am going to be doing a lot more live streams with PC games. Because I can do PC live streams with sporting games. So in the near future, we're going to be doing that. I've got my PlayStation, but I don't have that connector at the moment. So, yeah, unfortunately can't do that. But, yeah, do get excited for sporting games, live streams on the PC. Sam Panuda says, Smith or Thurston? I'm taking Thurston. I am taking Thurston. That's a good question, though. I'm taking Thurston, though, personally. I think he's a lot more elusive. I think he's more of a game changer. I think Smith is a grinder and will always be one of the greatest hookers of all time, if not the greatest hooker of all time. But I'm taking a game changer in Thurston and someone I can rely on to get that winning play rather than setting up the winning play, which is Cameron Smith. He'd set up the winning play. So, yeah. Random FM says, is Fiji nice? Fiji's beautiful, mate. Fiji is beautiful. Billy P says, do you think there should be a clean-up at NRL headquarters? Yes, my friend. Yes, I did put a video out yesterday. If you guys haven't seen it yet, go and check it out. But I put a video up yesterday where I was basically discussing whether the game will come back on May 28th. And I said that basically if it doesn't, which I don't think it will, there should be a complete clean out. Yeah, so we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. But I think that definitely Todd Greenberg is probably the first to go. I respect him for what he's doing in this time. I respect that he's got a very difficult job, and I back him in to get us through this time. But I don't think that he's the best man leading into the future after this is all said and done. And I think Phil Gould's probably the best for that position. But I'm not a financial expert. I'm not a growth of the game expert in that regards. I'm just a fan who can see how Penrith have shaved. I can see what Gould brings to the game, and yeah, that's why I believe Phil Gould probably is the best option. But like I said, I'm not the expert in regards to all that. I'm just a fan. But guys, I am going to be jumping off now. I do appreciate you guys, as always. If you haven't hit the thumbs up button yet, go and smack that thumbs up button. Obviously, Monday, National Isolation League at 4 p.m, round 6. It's around 6 or around 7? I think it's around 6. Yeah, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, this is the fourth week of it's around 6, but fourth week of the National Isolation League. So 4 p.m, have your notification bells on so you get a notification when that gets uploaded. Obviously, Wednesday as well, we've got the In the Sheds podcast with a special AFL guest. We got a guest every single week, all the way at the moment. We've got for the next 15 weeks, we've got sorted with guests. So that's across all different sports, from rugby league and the NRL to AFL, cricket, A-League, and I'm really trying to get some championship or Premier League players on right now. American sports are proving really difficult, but I'm doing my best. I do appreciate you guys as always. Fishing Central Queensland has given me about 1 million exclamation marks, so I'll answer it. Gordon Tallis or Alfie Langer, I'm going to be taking Gordon Tallis on that one. So if I'm taking Thurston for the game-changing ability and the finishing ability, I'm taking Gordon Tallis on the brutality. So yeah, that's actually a good video. I should probably I should actually probably do a video on like my best 17 of all time. That's actually a good idea. I will do that. But like I said, guys, that will do us. If you're not subscribed yet, obviously go and hit the subscribe button below, hit the little notification bell. If you haven't followed the In the Sheds Instagram page, I think we're at 93 or whatever, so please go and give that a follow. Let's get to 100. That's In the Sheds on Instagram. Go and give that one a follow. We post clues for who our next guests are, also sporting news every single day. And on this day, things as well, so definitely get around it. But like I said, do appreciate you guys always, and I will see you on Monday for National Isolation League. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Catch you later.